Adobe Character Animator recently introduced the body behaviors that allows for tracking of the body and doing the full motion capture for your 2D character. One drawback here is that you need some space between yourself and the camera in order for your body to fit and for your arms to be properly tracked. That would also mean that you will not be able to reach your keyboard or your MIDI controllers, whatever you use, and this kind of limits what you can do during the live performance or performance capturing for your character. In this video, we will review how to add a wrist tracking to the character animator and what can we do to trigger different animations or swap sets. One technical thing, if you never did this before, you will need to refer to my previous video to set everything up and use infrastructure to run the current files. If you already have everything set up, then all you need to do is you'll need to run the JSON file with your open stage and assign your MIDI values for the buttons. You'll need to adjust the Python file to point it to HTML files that you download. And you'll need to run the Python script and you're good to go. To use the gestures, you'll need to hold one arm as a Spider-Man, and this will activate the command mode, and this will be called the trigger arm. And the second arm will be used to read the commands and actually tell the character animator what to do. This is used for us to kind of filter out the false positive and ensure that we only do the command when we mean to make a command. Note that first arm that application will see will be the trigger arm and will be used to recognize the Spider-Man gesture. If you would like to change the trigger arm, just hide your arm or move it very fast so the application will lose it, and then the other arm will become the trigger arm, and you can play with it based on whatever you want or based on your orientation. The list of gestures that our application is trained to recognize are 1 finger, 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 4 fingers, and thumbs up. In my case, you can see that I attached that to the face elements and different eyebrows. That allowed me to trigger different reactions of the character and have the bigger range of emotions while I'm doing things, and I don't have to run back and forth to my keyboard to trigger all that. And this can be used in different ways. For example, I can trigger different swap sets for my arms in order to maneuver the elbows and make different emotions, or maybe eyebrows, or maybe gravity, or maybe wind strength, or even the orientation of the character. It's pretty much free to you to assign whatever values you want. You'll just need to open stage control and adjust the values of the button for your MIDI values, or reassign the existing MIDI values to the different triggers for the swap sets. Try to play with it, let me know what works for you, what gestures you are missing, or maybe what sort of bugs or improvements you wish to find, and we will keep working on that, and we will find maybe we can improve drastically. At least I like the Character Animator as a product. It allows to do a lot, but the problem with Adobe is being so big, they cannot really use this open source project and they need to test everything. And this way we can kind of include a lot of missing scenes into the Character Animator and can maybe test it before the Character Animator even have a chance to implement it. So cheers, let me know what you think. Stay sharp.